Hello once again, gamers. CruiseNickX back with more Final Fantasy XIV and the Path of the Machinist. When we last left off in the Machinist storyline, well, we were going to celebrate our victory in the Grand Tourney, but, well, that shit did not happen. Well, we couldn't celebrate without Joy, but unfortunately, Joy is gone. She is set to She's set to get married. Whether it's by choice or not, we do not know. Before we do anything, however, I do want to check to see if there is any stronger gear. Because if there is, I do want to be wearing it. But I don't think there is, which is good because all the gear here looks like terrible. Just terrible. It's unwearable. Alright, so all I really need is a new gun. Which is convenient because the weaponsmith is right here. Web stats level 54. And that's not what I wanted to select. There we go. Alright, so we got a mithrite barreled musketoon now. Ooh, I like that. That looks nice. Let me upgrade the HUD layout because I switch in between so much that I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, that looks very nice. I like that. Alright, where is my keyboard? Because I know I'm going to need it. Alright, off to the Sky Steel Manufactory. So yeah, without Joy, we can't really do much in terms of celebration. And who is she being wed to are the main questions. And why did Steve sound so sad about it earlier? These are all questions we have to ask. Oh wow, that is. I like that. What pants are those? Oh, the Scion Rogue's Gaskins. I did not think to use those. I have something to look forward to once I glamour this crap. Anyways, let's get on with the level 52 quest, Pushing the Brume. Ah, there you are, Chris. 'Twould seem that 'tis not only Joy, but her father as well who has vanished from the city. Celestial is out asking questions, but there are few answers to be had. Rather than sit here on our hands whilst we wait for a revelation, however, I would prefer we begin preparations for our engagement along House Zemael. The Zemaels have been struggling to restore the township of Falcon's Nest, an enterprise that has been interrupted time and again by marauding Dravanians. The signs, and a steady trickle of scouting reports, suggest that the dragons are massing for a significant assault on the settlement. Its fortifications are not yet complete, and 'twill be the aim of the Allied operation to defend these half-finished structures from the ravages of the Horde. I expect House Hallinot shall be positioned on the front lines of this conflict. Should we fight well, the dragons will be routed. Should we fight poorly, our reputation will suffer. From Lord Tettlegrinch's perspective, either result is a victory. For the future of machinistry, however, we cannot afford to fail. Thus have I focused my energies towards designing an attachment that will improve our chances of success. Now, the problem, which I was hoping you might help me solve, is the acquisition of suitable components. The swiftest way to create new technology is by repurposing the old. To that end, I would have you infiltrate Castrum Sentry and salvage a goodly number of War Machina parts. The Gallians there may take a dim view of your efforts to, liberate their supplies. Castrum Sentry is in Mordona. I should remember these things. I forget so much. And I'm empty in terms of root beer, so I gotta crack open the bottle of water. All right. I was so used to Taro for the last week that I forget that I actually set my hotkeys correctly. Alright, in order to get through this without too much scarring, I'm gonna roll as level 70 by level 70 Dark Knight. At least until we get to Castrum Sentry, and then we'll worry about what goes on in there. Zip. Zoom. Alright, this looks like a prime time. Oops, did not want to do that. Make sure I take out a couple of enemies before... Hey, don't be touching my turret. Who said you could touch my turret? You're gonna get extra spanked for that. Wait, what the crap? Oh. I died. Huh. Shall we go and try that again? That'll make it easier. That was unpleasant for the most part. Alright, so we hop over here, we do this, we do that. Alright, let's try this again. But hopefully not as painful this time. First take out the main baddies that might pop out. Switch to Machinist. Plop down my auto turret and go to work. Okay, that was easier. I need to put up my auto turret beforehand. Always need to remember to put my turret up beforehand. I only wish it would follow me instead of just staying there. One more baddie on the list. Hope my help was out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, before that main baddie freaking decides to get any funny ideas. Yes! Alright. I made it. Take him out from here. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, phew. I swear I need a Soliton radar for this. Alright, where's the last crate? There it is. Bishop auto turret. And let's rock. Just one? See, the first few levels of the game, of each, is just remembering what skills I have and what new things I need to implement. Alright. Let's get the frick out of Dodge. Back to Ishgard we go. I know I could have ran there, but for the life of me, teleporting there is faster, in my opinion. Anyway, we've got the parts. With Joy gone from the workshop, I have no one else to whom I can entrust such duties. 'Tis no simple task, I know, but I must have those components. Splendid! These parts will do much to speed the construction of my invention. Now, if only Joy will return to us. Despite Celesto's most earnest efforts, however, it would appear that his contacts in the Brume have elected to spurn his inquiries. I sense an unseen hand and a sizable purse behind this sudden rash of petitions. Mayhap if you were to ask after the old hunter's disappearance instead, then the Brume's inhabitants would be more forthcoming. Oh, that's why I wasn't... I didn't have the right gun. Derp, the derp, the derpy derpy derp. Alright, so we're asking citizens of the Brume if they've seen hide or hair of Joy's father. Hey Hilda, hey Sim, hey, what's your name? Alright, let's talk to this commoner here. Oh, aye, the creaky old hunter? I hear he got himself paying work and saw his little girl get married on the same day. The husband said to be the brother of some famous carpenter, and that he don't even need a job to get by. Famous carpenter, huh? Oh, you mean the one whose daughter called herself a husband in Falcon's Nest? He's probably there with her, ain't he? Falcon's Nest, huh? Eh? That old hunter fellow. I thought he'd left to start a new job someplace else. He was always cursing how his old wounds kept him from practicing his trade, but I suppose he found himself something new. So, Falcon's Nest, Joy wed an old famous carpenter. These are all interesting points to note. Alright, let's talk with, Steve. Were you able to bring any information from the Brume? A new job for him, and a new husband for his daughter in Falcon's Nest. They've been taking on a good number of laborers and such to help with the town's restoration. Even a half-crippled old hunter might find some kind of work for himself there. Yes, my prospectometer points unerringly to the west. We shall head to Falcon's Nest and seek out Joy and her father. Yeah, this'll work out well. I just see it working out so well. Alright, we're off to Falcon's Nest. Gotta love that new route. Well, not exactly new, but I don't really use it so much. And now we sit and wait. Any sign of her? Oh, there she is. His lordship! What is he doing here? Joy, please! Ask only that you listen a moment. Will you and your husband not consider working for me in the manufactory? I can't do that, me lordship. I can't be a machinist no more. It's best for everyone if I leave that life behind. What do you mean, best for everyone? Is that what's best for you? All I want for me is a simple life. One that doesn't cause problems for them who've shown me such kindness. I'm glad we could talk this one last time, me lordship. I'll be praying that you and your machinists get the recognition you deserve. I always thought Joy was happiest when she had the stock of her flintlock in hand. Will she now sacrifice that happiness for the satisfaction of others? Or is it that she never truly wished to be a machinist, and merely suffered the training at my insistence? By arming the commoners, 'tis my intention to place them on equal footing with the nobles who seek to rule them. But caught in the throes of self-righteous ambition, mayhap I have treated them no better. Seems his lordship is having himself a crisis of faith. Might be as you could lend him a sympathetic ear, eh? I'll join you back at the workshop in a bit. There's something I want to look into first. Alright, let's head back to Ishgard. Good thing we didn't have to run far, huh? I've run my prospectometer through all the possible permutations, but the result is always the same. We focus on preparations for the Allied operation, so we just give up on bringing Joy back. Should we fail House Samael, then the reputation we built at the tourney will crumble into dust. We would have to begin again, brick by painful brick. A moment, my lord. I lingered behind in Falcon's Nest to see if I could find Joy's father, but he was nowhere to be found. I've got a feeling something ain't right here. If Joy herself has no wish to be a machinist, then what more can I do? 'Tis not my place to meddle in her affairs. Oh, aye. I see how it is. I thought you different from them other nobles, but you're all the same. Only interested in helping commoners as long as they're doing your bidding. But I've had enough of taking orders. It's time I went my own way. My grand plans for the future of machinistry, have they all been in vain? That's for you to judge, my friend. Do not underestimate your own contributions. Speaking of which, I had promised to use those components you brought me to build a new attachment. If not else, we have certainly made advances in the field of machinistry. Such a tangible measure of progress cannot be ignored. Yes, my prospectometer was so overloaded with peripheral problems, I failed to see the practical evidence of our success. The path is steep and our steps are small, but that does not mean the destination is beyond us. I will ask much of you in the coming days, Chris, and I shall see that you are the most well-equipped machinist in the short history of machinistry. Alright, with that, we've earned the new attachment, the Gauss Barrel. And the heat gauge has been unlocked. The heat gauge, indicating a firearm's temperature, is displayed upon execution of the action Gauss Barrel. When the gauge reaches 100, the firearm becomes overheated. While overheated, a firearm will deal additional damage, but will soon become too hot to use. At this time, the Gauss barrel is automatically removed and cannot be reattached until it cools. The hot shot effect duration is also indicated numerically on the heat gauge. Upon learning the trick shot mastery at level 64, maintaining a high firearm temperature will render the actions split shot, slug shot, and clean shot heated, increasing their damage. Well, I can't wait to get shot mastery. That'll be fun. So we get that next, right? No, we get Gauss round. So what do we get? Shot mastery just that easily? Oh no, 64 we get it. That's right. Derp. 64, not 54. Okay, so let's show up the Gauss barrel in Miss a little bit. I'm gonna have to put it somewhere where it's easily accessible. Oh, I already have it in some place where it's easily accessible. Okay, so oh, now the gauge is working. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder, will the turret work or will it just not matter? Okay, now it's... Okay, I think I need to have Hot Shot on. Oh yeah, that is some serious damage. Just run away. Alright, I do want to check how it really works though. Equips your current firearm with a Gauss barrel, increasing damage by 5%. While a barrel is equipped, your weapon's heat gauge will increase each time a weapon skill is executed. When the heat gauge reaches 100, your weapon will become overheated and damage dealt will be increased by 20%. And cannot be applied again for 10 seconds. Okay. And what about Hot Shot? It looks like... Okay, increases heat gauge by 5. Okay, so all of these are supposed to increase the heat gauge by 5. Alright, I see what's going on. Alright. Alright, with that being said, that's going to be it for this episode of Cruising X Purgatory. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the... Oh yeah, I forget, when next we meet, we'll be completing the level 54 quest, A Joyful Reunion. Anyways, that's it for this episode of Cruising X Purgatory. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, hit the follow button below and be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode of Path of the Machinist. And click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Kruznik X, signing out.